Morning, y'all. Happy Tuesday to y'all. No, it's not Corn Cob Tuesday today. I got a bunch of Cornell and Diehl to go through, so bear with me. All right, back to the Cornell and Diehl chapters. And I was about to go in order at which I had got these things in, but something came in the other day, and I had to pay attention to it. The date on this 10... It says almost a year old, and it was bulging. Sorry I didn't show you all that opening of that. It was awesome. Dreams of Kaddath. And I had a Bayou Morning Flake and a We Three Kings. It was about the same way. So I was like, well, one of these is getting opened. Guys, the 10 note on this, as soon as I opened it up, was surprising. I don't know. I read the description. It looked like a Virginia Perique with some, condimentals in it. Some dark fire Kentucky Cavendish, and Catarini, and maybe something else. I don't know. Look it up on tobacco reviews. You'll see the ingredients. Then I read Jim Eak's review, and I had seen a couple of reviews in the past about them, but I'd never seen a whole lot of reviews, like where it just kept popping up. I know Cosmo had done it once or twice, and Joffrey had done one, and a few other people, but nobody that, I really had watched, that has posted a lot recently or anything like that. So I was like, give it a shot, man. Sometimes this phone cancels out noise, so I don't know if y'all hear that dog. That's my dog. She's barking at the squirrel. I apologize. But guys, that was this is surprising to me. I did not expect this one to open up. It does have a top note on it, which I don't know what it is. But when I opened this can, it smelled like Fruit Loops. Let me see, but it still smells like that to me. Yeah, Fruit Loops with like fermented, tobacco smell and raisins. I was like, well, that's not what I was expecting. I was like, hoping this wasn't going to be very aromatic or anything like that, and it's not at all. The only other blend I can compare it to, like is it flavor wise to start off with, it was like same feel and flavors ish with some added stuff as Marlin Flake. Just to me, it's got the Cavendish, the Virginia Perique in it. And then, but the Perique was way spicier, not in a bad way, just more a tingle to it, and a little peppery, and very good. The fruitiness was very much so up front, breadiness, not a lot of grass or hay or anything like that in it. Very good. Now, this is my first bowl of it, and I very rarely do first impressions or anything like that. But unless they are extremely impressive upon first bowl, and this one is. And this has a year age on it, so I don't really know what it's like fresh. If it's any different, but everybody else's reviews are kind of positive of them. Having it today in the Phoenix Pipe Note 106. It's a good smoke, guys. And some of that Fruit Loop does come through on the retro hail, but it's not like that fakeness. It's like more of like grapes, like table grapes, and some sugar in it. I guess that's from the Cavendish, and it is good. It's a good medium blend. I know I was reading Jim Eak's review, and he said it's not an all-day smoke, but it's definitely repeatable, and I understand what he means by that, because I wouldn't say I would have this all day, every day, or anything like that, but it's something that you want to have more than once in a while, because it's pretty good. Especially if you like Virginia. Now, if you don't like Virginia, you don't like Perique, this ain't for you. It does have dark fired Kentucky in it. Could have fooled me. Maybe they laid it next to some dark fired Kentucky when they was curing, but there is, I mean, there's not noticeable to me. So I wouldn't get this assuming that it's a dark fired Kentucky blend, at least to me. Now, you know, there is a little, I know they say there's quite a bit of burley in it, but guys, I mean, the only thing I think the burley does for this is make it smooth. There's no detectable, real strong burley taste in this at all, but with the Cavendish and dark fired Kentucky. But good one. I highly recommend it. Very nice smell to it. Opinions may differ on that, as always. There's nothing offensive about it, that's for sure, unless you don't like Perique. Because it's got Catarini and Perique in it. Which Catarini, from what I looked up, is supposed to be a sweeter, more raisiny Perique than, sorry, this is an Oriental, but than the regular St. James Perique that we get. It's good. I'll definitely in the future get a few tins of this stuff and keep it and age it at least, you know. And I will leave some pictures in here of what it looked like, because usually these Cornell and Diehl blends, when they say plug, right, it's a really sometimes tightly packed, sometimes loosely packed. I mean, crumble cake, but not like I'm the expert on any of that, but you know, from what I call a crumble cake. And this one was more of like a loose plug. That's what I would say, like a plug that just wasn't pressed as long. Because I wouldn't say you could. I mean, you might be able to pull some leaves off and stuff in there, but it's not gonna be as satisfying. You know, you're gonna have to cut it. Had one little slice of a flake in there. That's what I stuffed in there this morning. But it's good. So get ready for some more Cornell and Diehl chapters to be coming your way. Thank you guys for stopping in today. If you've had this one before, let me know how it is to you. Maybe you hate it. I like it. Talk to you guys later. Bye. God bless.